Now after seeing the footage get released, and they saying it's only 2 steppers that approached them and did what they did, right? If they came on her side, because if it's only 2 of them, and from the camera, from the footage, they came from her side. And then we did see bullet holes through her windshield. I don't know if it was the door, but we definitely seen it on her windshield. I can't really see the other side far like the door, but I seen bullet holes through her windshield. So she could have got hit in the head first. And he wasn't running from the car to save her. She was already gone. She was already gone. Because I'm seeing the bullet hole through the window. You understand? So he just saving himself at this point. And then everything happening so fast, he actually ran towards where the hitters ran to. You know what I'm saying? So they see he's still moving around. They don't know if he got a blick on him or not. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. He trying to jump the gate. He realized he can't jump the gate. We can always say what he could have did. He could have jumped on one of them cars that were pulling off on the back of it. And went that way. But he chose, man, shit going so fast, that man can't think that quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's multiple shooters on his head. His daughter in the car. So, and I'm pretty sure, like, him running probably made him collapse and pass away, and bullets traveling. Because ain't no telling if them bullets went in and out. You know what I'm saying? So, if the hitters know they already hit a female, because ain't no telling what he's saying to them. And my dude in the car, he could be screaming that. So now they know. So he running back towards their way, and he's still moving around. They like, man, we came here to finish the job, especially if it's a hit. If we only delete the daughter, if they did find out at the time, we still ain't gonna get paid for this. The mission is to hit him, crush him. So they had to go finish the job. They ain't wanted to be in the news where you just crush the daughter and you ain't get your main target. So that's why they went over there and came back, kind of like what Buddy did to Nipsey Hussle. So yeah, man, like, I think if Buddy would have had a blick on him, if he would have had a blick on him, he probably could have blown one of them down when he ran towards their way. Or he could have pushed them off of him. Because the shots that he took when he was behind the dumpster, he probably would have survived it. Because he would have backed them down if he would have had a blick on him. Now, he probably still could have had a blick on him, but couldn't find himself to fire. But if he would have opened fire on them behind that trash can, that dumpster, which, you know, he would have had shield, hey, man, he probably could have backed them down, let alone if he would have had 2 of them things. But you never know where a dude hit at. He can have a blick on him, but hitting the hand or the arm, he can't even raise his arm the proper way. You know, arm could be broke. You never know. Could be hitting the fingers. And that's if he had the blick on him. A lesson that can be learned in this situation is always keep a blick in your pocket. Instead of, you know, on the floor or in the armrest or wherever. Like, keep it in your pocket or in your jacket pocket. Especially if you got 2 guns on you. It's best to keep it on you, because if you're in a situation like that where you got to take out running, because they took out running, he could have blowed them down when they was turning their back. He could have blown them down when they was turning their back. I ain't gonna say he would have still survived. I ain't gonna say that, but he would have, you know, he could have took one of them out. If not took one of them out, he still could have backed them down. Because you got to think, if they already threw some shots at the car and him, and they took out running, which gave him the opportunity to run over there to the dumpster, imagine if he blowing at him. Because as the hitter, you don't want to get popped on the scene and your blood drip on the floor, meaning the concrete, and you're a convicted felon or you've been locked up or however, your shit already in the system, and they get your DNA And you know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't want to get hit. So if you really blowing at them, let alone if you hit one of them, I'm pretty sure they gonna dip. So that's why, like, having compact weapons. Having compact. Maybe you got the full size joint on the floor or between the armrest and it went down between the driver's seat. So you can't really get to it. Or you done put it somewhere else because it's in the way when you vacuuming, you done put it somewhere else. If you know what I'm saying? If you got it on them. But if you got that compact joint, that could be a revolver, 2 of them. And let me tell y'all something. If you do choose to get the revolver, get you 2 of them. Get you 2 of them. If you're going to move like a cowboy, have you 2 of them. Because you may not have time to put no speed loaders. You know, you run out of shells and you got a couple speed loaders on you. You may not have time to, you know, what if you shaking so much? You don't know how you're going to react unless you've been in so many shootouts. But you don't know. Niggas been in 10 shootouts and still get nervous or hands start shaking. Nervous system bad. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got time to put no speed loader in and all that stuff. Nah, so your other bitch. And then you got 2 guys, you throwing shells at both of them. One going that way, you throwing shells that way. One going that way, you throwing shells that way. But yeah, get you a little compact joint or 2 of them. It don't got to be double stacked. See, don't always think Glock. So you can get you a compact Glock, the Glock 27. That's the 40. But it's double stacked, so it's still real thick. You don't want that single stack. So you may want to go grab you the Hellcat Springfield. You know what I'm saying? Or it don't matter what you get. I mean, it matter, but as long as you cleaning the gun, you know, taking good care of it, it'll do you right. But, you know, a lot of dudes be convicted fellas, so they can't just have 3 or 4 guns on them, 2 compacts in their pocket, the full-size handgun on their lap, or the Draco on their lap. They'll probably just have 1. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably just have 1, whether it's the full-size or a Draco or whatever. But sometimes, imagine if you just got the Draco on you, and that's it. And if 2 niggas run down on you, they get to blowing, and you vacuum out your car, you may not have the proper time to grab the Draco. One could be in the head, but you ain't got time to grab it. And then up it and all that stuff. But if you got your compact, when they run off, then you can, you know, reach for your weapons and, up that bitch and blow. But if you ain't got no weapon on you, you can't, you just gotta run. You know, so we gotta, you know, look at situations like this. I can't say what he should have did on everything because it's easy for me to say that and I ain't in the situation. But we can learn from this situation because we could be just like him. If you knowing this can happen to you, you into it with niggas, or you be talking shit online, or you do what you do. You in the gang, or you roll with these dudes. We can learn from it. We can't say what he should have did 100% fully, but we can say, hey man, I got to keep 2 compacts on me, or at least 1 backup clip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why in the wintertime it's the best, because you got hoodies, you got jackets, different pockets. Summertime, nigga be in a tank top, t-shirt. You got a t-shirt on, shorts, gym shorts. You can't really store a lot of shit. So, to my street guys, hey, we may have to go get them holsters. You got the gym shorts, sweatpants. Hey, get that proper holster. Don't get no heavy gun that'll make your pants sag all the way down. So don't get no double stack. Let's go for the single stacks. It's real light. You already got money in your pocket, probably ounces of gas in your pocket, whatever else, your wallet. Could be serving pill, all type of. So your pants gonna be sagging. If you got gym shorts on, it's only getting held up by a string. You see what I'm saying? So, hey man, I know y'all niggas don't like holsters, but hey, get that concealed holster. And carry that bitch, man. Wear pants all through the year. Wear the sweatpants. Get the concealed holster for the ankle. Get the concealed holster for the ankle. So if you fall down because a nigga done hit you in the shoulder or the arm, you still can grab that blick by your leg and get the blowing. Or get the waist trainer holster. Get the waist trainer holster. So it don't matter. You got the sweatpants, gym shorts. It's around your belly with the holster. I got 2 or 3 of them. And it carry extra magazines. You can put your extra magazines on your left side or the right side because you could turn it any kind of way. So you could put a gun on this side and one on this side with the magazine. So it's a holster and a magazine holster. On the other side, it's a holster and a magazine holster. Then you got some kind, one side just the holster, the other side, the magazine holders. That way, it ain't making you sag your pants. You got your shirt, your hoodie, whatever you got over it. That could be your backup, whatever. You can run with it. You ain't got to worry about it falling because some holsters, some waist trainers got a strap, a thing that button up, and button it down. So you can run with it, fall, it's still going to be right there. Yeah, man, but you can't just not do nothing. You can't, but, it's your daughter's birthday. Like I said, I don't know if you ain't had no blick on you, but nigga ain't trying to go to jail on his daughter's birthday, and you ain't thinking no nigga gonna do you something. But how can a nigga see in the car if you got the tent so dark? We just gotta do better, man. Or we gotta move the right way. Have them cars. Stop doing all this solo dolo shit. If you're gonna do the solo dolo with your kids, you gotta get out the way. Them hot bulls on the way. You gotta get out the way. Next city over, 2 cities over. Send a black truck. Let your baby mama come. Invite her. Tell her to drop her off. Tell your mama to drop her off. Grandma and them. They got a grandma on that side. Granddaddy, uncle, cousins, whoever. Yeah, man, already get all that bullshit done already. Get your car clean and all that. Get that shit done before you get your kid. What they gotta go to the car wash for? Yeah, get that shit done. Go handle all that shit you gotta do. Clean the car out, go to the store, go get food. Man, they don't gotta ride with you. That's when it's gonna happen. Because it ain't gonna never happen when you on point. You got your Drake on your lap, your 40 on your lap, beam attachments, light attachments on it, stendo in it. Your daughter could be with you, your son. You riding, you know what I'm saying? You on point. You got gas in the car. You looking. You in your rear view. You bumping Lil Jeff. I'm too deep with this still. High speed takes I took the Jace. I'm too raw with the wheel. If he play, get killed. Say I'm too hot, nigga. Chair. I shoot till it stop on the drill. Ballet the Glock when it's spin. Yeah. You on point. It ain't gonna happen that day. It ain't gonna happen that day. It's gonna be happening when you listen to Super Saiyan. Yeah, when you playing Super Saiyan for the little girl. 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? You let her enjoy herself. Or y'all listening to YouTube. She watching her TV show and you got it on the loudspeakers. Yeah, so man. It'll never happen at the right time. Sometimes it do though. Sometimes shit go down and for the niggas who always be on point. And they, sometimes they don't make it out either. A lot of niggas done die with D's on them. Every day. From police to our soldiers in the military, to street guys, to security guards. Yeah, they lose their life with extra clips on them, pepper spray, handcuffs, sticks, and all type of shit, man. They laid out. So yeah, man. All we could do is just learn from stuff and try to adapt what we need to do into our life, our everyday life. We all gonna lack. It's nobody that'll never lack, because you can have all this stuff that I'm saying, and you look this way, and the niggas coming this way, and before you turn around this way, they blowing. They caught you lacking. So, yo, it ain't no 100% perfect way. But we could do the shit that, that can benefit us in safety ways. We got to pour more energy into the defense. That's what we got to do. We got to pour more energy into the defense. The offense, niggas know how to do that. You can jump off the porch and be good at offense. You can jump off the porch and be good at offense, but that defense, it takes skill. It takes being smart. It takes being smart. See, the Marines, that skill, they about defense. Good defense, even when they out the military. The Marines, big dog. Some street guys, they got it. They don't pump with the defense. Y'all niggas trying to win battles or y'all want to win championships? Now, sometimes winning the championship can still get you life in prison, but you survive the streets. You didn't get blowed down. So, but some niggas like winning battles because the battles feel like championships. He got 5 hats, then he get crushed. The 5 hats, boy, this shit felt good. Then he got 7 hats, 3 hats, 4 hats. The battles right there. Yo, it felt like the championship. Every time I scored, it felt like that. I shot. I got 4 hats, but I didn't hit like 10 different niggas though. I didn't hit females and everything. Online, nigga feel sorry for the females, but in real life, nigga, we counting the female hits. Yeah, we counting that. Especially if I'm at 4 and I need 5. I crushed the female. Female got crushed on a innocent wise, or she was just with him. I'm counting that. I got 5 now. Let me get my shoulder signed. Yeah. No, let me be close. I'm at like 8. I got 8 like street niggas I didn't hit, but 2 females. Oh yeah, that's 10. I'm in double digits. Nigga counting that. Some nigga count the kids. Some nigga count the kids. Yeah, you ain't finna put my count up because I'm in competition with him. So say let's put it in an example. Like if you T-Ward and I'm King Von, if T-Ward got 4 more hats than me, and I didn't hit a couple of innocent females, a couple of innocent bystanders, I gotta count them because I can't let this nigga outdo me. Yeah, my evil twin, I can't let him outdo me now. Yeah. So you gotta think like everybody says wrong on the internet, but in real life, when you the stepper, when you the one who putting in the work, they counting that. They counting that. So it's just weird wicked out here, man, you know. But like I say, man, it ain't no 100% perfect way to do this shit, man. Now, do y'all feel like when Lil Ronnie took off, right, do y'all think he was screaming, my daughter in the car? My daughter, do y'all think he was saying that, or he was just on mute and trying to get out the way, trying to get away from the car and shit like that? And do y'all feel like when the 2 steppers pulled up, when they walked up, ran up, when they started blowing, did they already hit old girl? And then he took out running? Or as he was running, they trying to shoot over the car. That's when the bullets went through her windshield and her in the head. But how could she get hit so many times? If she didn't already get hit, when they ran up, they had to start blinking. So if she didn't already get hit, if he already running past the car, how would they still hit inside the car? If somebody's so short, they don't see no grown up in the car. You know what I'm saying? So why would she get hit so many times when he already running? The target already moving. You see what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like when they walked up, when they ran down, the first couple shots hit her. You know, and then he was probably trying to save her. He probably didn't know she was gone already. It had to be something like that. But like I say, this is why. I don't know if Buddy was a convicted felon, but if you in smoke, or if you ain't had no smoke, your crew in smoke, your best friend got smoke, you got to keep it on you. You got to take that, catching that felony and doing 5 in the pen, or however it's gonna play out. You got to take that. Try to get a stash spot in the car. You know, go ahead and go to the auto shop or whatever shop. Make them make you a little stash spot. You pay them the bands. You the best gambler, so you having paper. You having paper. So money shouldn't be an issue. If it's 5 G's to get a new stash spot, that's what you got to pay for. Or shit, do what Boosie did. Get you a young Mother Mike. Yeah, get you nigga about 20, 21 with no record that want to be head first in the street. He probably already got ranked, but he just ain't been convicted. Get him his conceals or whatever permit he need to get guns. And yeah, make sure you keep his record clean until you really got to use him for, war and shit like that. But yeah, like, let him ride with you. Let him get to know your daughter and everybody. Yeah, let him ride with 2 Blicks. A Drake and a Blick. Or 2 Blicks. Pass you one. You keep some gloves in your car. Or however you gonna play it. Maybe not the glove because you don't want to make it seem like you pulled over. You don't want to, you're in the Challenger. So you don't want to have a young nigga and you got guns. You a rapper. And you be with this, police know who you is, they gonna think, yeah, he got no gun for you. So maybe you gotta, just use your shirt or whatever. Keep your fingerprints off if it go that far. But other than that, like, yeah, you're gonna have to keep a nigga like that with you. And let him sit in the front. That way, when you go to the car wash, his eye, you can tell him, hey, watch my back. So he'll be on the lookout for everything while you clean the car. Or he clean the car and you look out. However y'all want to play, y'all can switch up. Sometimes you play a soldier. You got to learn you ain't got to be the boss man, big gambler in Texas every time. Sometimes you got to play soldier. Switch up your roles. Which I don't know how you earned that title, the biggest gambler or the best gambler in Texas, whatever you were saying. I don't see that. And then do y'all feel with Lil Ronnie's daughter, if she wasn't sitting on the passenger side and she was in the back of the Challenger, because there ain't no holes in that back window or where the back seat be at, and she ducked low, she probably wouldn't have got hit, or she wouldn't have got hit as much. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she wouldn't have got hit as much. She would have been just in the back, because they wouldn't expect no grown-up to be in the back of a Challenger. He'd be in the passenger. You see what I'm saying? So them walking up on the car or the distance where they was at, they probably wouldn't have seen nobody in the back. Especially because you know how the seats is in the Challenger. So yeah, she probably could have survived. Should have been sitting in the back like she's supposed to be anyway. But it's her birthday. She want to ride in the front. She like when daddy go fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just like being in the front. Some kids like to be in the back. But sometimes they only like being in the back if it's a pickup truck, a SUV, a Jeep. But if it's a 2-door, it probably have back seats like a Mustang or Camaro or Challenger. But if it's a 2-door, they want to be in the front. Because it ain't all that fun sitting in the back when it's a 2-door like that. Corvette, you ain't got no choice. So yeah, man. What y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel if she would have been in that back seat, she'll still be here? I ain't gonna say she wouldn't have got hit, but she wouldn't have got hit as much. Especially him running like that. I don't know. Because when the bullets would have went through the windshield, it wouldn't have hit her. If she would have been behind the passenger seat, the bullets going through the windshield, it seemed like it would have hit him. You know what I'm saying? Because they already see him vacuuming and shit like that. So he already halfway out the car. His upper body in the car, but his lower body on ground. His feet and everything is on ground because he vacuuming the car out. So when they throwing the shots, it's going to be more towards him. Because they wasn't in front of the car where they'll just throw the shells right in front of the windshield where they can reach back and hit her. That's why she'll still duck low. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a lesson learned to us. Like, keep your kids in the back seat, especially in 2-doors. Especially in 2-doors, especially when they that little. So imagine if he got the Challenger and she in the back seat and he got the bulletproof book bag and he go over this with her. Like, if anything ever happened, see, fathers don't be honest with their daughter. Like how I be telling my daughter, they don't let them daughters know nothing. Like, they don't teach them no safety tactics, no nothing. They don't ever have them type of talks. You know, I had them type of talks with my daughter. I'm the gang spitter, so we always talking about stuff like this. We always looking at stories like this and stuff like this. So she gonna know to grab that book bag and put it over her head that'll cover her face, her neck, her chest. Cause the book bag, and I got 2 plates in it, a soft plate and a hard plate. So they having pistols and shit like that. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that much damage. They ain't gonna do that much damage to her, like far like the impact with her, cause the hard plate. So man, but you know, at the wrong time, if they catch you slipping, they catch you slipping. She can have the book bag back there and everything, but she ain't on point. Like she could be looking at her phone. You know, she ain't thinking it'll go down right there. She ain't like she'd be on point. She being a kid like she's supposed to be. So it still can go wrong. There's no 100% way to do everything, because you can have the bulletproof car, but if a nigga can walk you down while you outside of a car, it don't matter. You still got deleted. You still got hit. What if they would have came the other way? Then his back would have been turned towards him. So you got the bulletproof and you already hanging out the car. As far as like you vacuuming the car, shit, they can just walk you down. By the time you hear their footsteps, you see the shadow, he already blinking at you, and yeah, you already hit. So ain't no telling if you get hit from the back like that, in your back, your legs, you'll jump back in the car, shut the door, because it's bulletproof. You could fall to the ground. You could take off running as well, because you got your kid in there. So that shit fucked up though. It's fucked up that the kid was in there. I don't know what he done. You in the streets, you fair game. You know, you running with niggas that's in the game, you fair game. So you hood fame, you 4E, you ain't gotta put no bags on nobody's head, you ain't gotta have active beef. Whoever beefing with, go yeah, that's your beef. That's your beef. And you know, a lot of times situations like this happen because niggas don't dead the beef. They don't squash the beef and they don't go handle the beef. They just keep popping their shit, you know, going back and forth on the internet. And yeah, I'm hearing that niggas been warned them about that car wash. I don't know if it's the same car wash. Niggas been told them, hey, come to the car wash on the south. I don't know if they was telling him that or go yayo. You know what I'm saying? But either way, that's one band, one sound. So if Go Yayo can't come, why the fuck would Lil Ronnie come? But you know, broad daylight, you just in and out. And then you got the what if. What if he would have just got the car wash and he ain't do the vacuum cleaner shit? He would have been gone. Did they follow him to the car wash? You know what I'm saying? Or did he get a phone call? Did they get a phone call saying he right there? You know, so that video came out quick. They released that video quick. They want them boys off the street. Casino just better hope his name not involved in this shit. Casino better hope that, yeah, he wasn't out there being one of the shooters and his name not tied to this shit, meaning him sending them shooters. So, because now his career going down the drain. Because now he ain't gonna be able to, how he gonna be able to shake that? Because if he the shot caller, if he the top tier nigga, they'll take that death penalty off their case. If they'll tell on him, like, oh, y'all did that because he said that, he told y'all to do that, and it's to get higher rank for the game, and they blood and all that stuff. Yeah, man. Then the police gonna look at all their text messages, all this shit on the DMs, and all this shit from over the years, and all the YouTube videos and the stories. They was going back and forth, saying they shot up this and this and that. So you already been smoke, gunfire, gunplay involving both camps. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of the horse's mouth, casino. So yeah, you already know the public. Everybody gonna be against you. The females, all the real street niggas who got morals, they're gonna be against that. You know what I'm saying? Like, your fans, they'll turn on you. Anytime when a kid get hit like that, fans, they'll turn on you. Like, they be like, I fuck with your music, but man, you a piece of shit. They go crazy on you. So, damn.